Hello there. Hey you, how you doing? You are here with me again at Sexy, Healthy, and Lean, and this is Steph Stanford. And you know what? I just like this title because y'all have been with me now for several weeks. By now, you really are a pro. You are a pro. You're starting to do some new things, starting to see some shifting, booty lifting, mid-size shrinking, looking good. We're about to really kick it up a notch. That's why this is called Step 4, Smoothies for Pros like you. You already know smoothies are the bomb. You already figured this out because you've been doing it. And I've been talking consistently about all the wonderful health benefits in having all these raw fruits and vegetables. You know all this stuff. You know that smoothies are your secret weapon, that you're getting a lot more food with fewer calories when you have a smoothie because you can crush all those fruits and vegetables in there. It's a whole lot more than you would get if you just ate one apple or if you just had one side salad. You know that smoothies fill you up. You know that they give you more nutrients because they're raw. You know it helps with digestion. You know all this stuff. You know it's helping you lose weight. Smoothies are the bomb. You know that. But there are some new ways now that you got to start thinking about smoothies. It's not just this little breakfast drink, not just this little thing Stephanie said you got to have after lemon juice. Smoothies are becoming a way of life for you, something new you can't live without, your secret weapon, your secret tool. They're not just for breakfast. They're anytime you're hungry. Let me tell you, there are times that I run in the house. I'm in a hurry. I don't even have time to make a meal. I know that I'm going to be starving and I'm going to stop and eat some fast food if I don't get something fast. So when I run in my house, I literally sometimes just make a smoothie, drink it quick, grab a handful of nuts, and I'm out the door again. It's anytime you're hungry. You're not going to overdose on smoothies. It's okay if you have several. It's okay if you have tons of fruits and vegetables. With the portions that you're doing, you're not going to hurt yourself. You're going to help yourself. You can't have too many. So you can even have smoothies when you are craving something unhealthy. I've talked a lot about how smoothies help you get rid of cravings, but listen, be real. There are times you're still going to want pizza. There are times you're still going to want a candy bar sitting up in your house watching TV. It's real. So let's be real about it and what your strategy is going to be. When you feel that way, you are allowed to have it. We're not cutting out, we're adding. If you really feel, I gotta have a slice of pizza, I gotta have a Coke, I gotta have these chips, that's fine. It's fine. But you need to follow this process first from here forward. You make yourself a little half-size smoothie. Doesn't have to be a big one, a small cup smoothie. Then you drink an 8-ounce glass of water. Then you wait 20 minutes. If you still want that snack, you can have it. It's fine. No problem. You know why? Because you've just put so many healthy things inside your body to counteract that. It's just going to flush on through. So it's okay. It's okay. You can use smoothies as a replacement for a vegetable at lunch or dinner. I guess I'm giving a shout out to all my people that don't love salads. I'm kind of that girl. I've gotten better because I've learned how to make new types of salads now and diversify the flavors, but I don't really love salads. They can get real tiring, real old, real quick. So for me, I can have steak or chicken or fish, and instead of having a cooked vegetable on the side, I have a smoothie. I literally either make it in a water bottle and carry it with me or put it in a Ziploc and blend it where I know I have a blender someplace else. I go ahead and make my smoothie and drink it, then I sit down and eat my meat. You can have your meat first, it doesn't matter. I just love the meat, so I save that for last. But again, smoothies, now that you're a pro, can replace your cooked vegetable at lunch or at dinner. Smoothies are your superpower, y'all. They are truly your superpower to lose weight and lean you out. You just can't overdose on smoothies. But how do pros use them? Like really, when you're in this game, this sexy, healthy, lean game, for real, how do pros do it? I got to tell you, this was the number 2 fastest thing I did to lose weight, to get me to my ideal weight, to lean me out, make me feel sexy, and make me healthy. This is it. I added a smoothie to my day. I already had my breakfast thing going on. Remember, that's not a meal replacement. I just had one in the morning, and then I could carry my breakfast with me if I wanted to. But I'm saying, y'all, I added an additional smoothie for later during the day. And then I started adding more than one, started adding 2 and 3. So the point is, the second fastest thing I did to lose weight was to add an additional smoothie to my day. Now, how do you figure out the best time of day to have it, when to have it, what to do with it? You ask yourself this: what time of day is really tough for you? When do you always fall off? So I told you earlier that I always had a 10 o'clock snack at work, and then I had a snack around 2 or 3 in the afternoon because I was getting tired. So for me, I identified those are tough times. There are other people that are not bothered by that at all. They have other tough times. But here are some specific solutions for all the times when you might have difficulty staying on your healthy eating habit. So if your difficult time is 3 p.m., what can you do? You know in advance that's going to be your tough time. So you're going to make your smoothie at home in the morning, and you're going to carry it to work, and at 3 p.m., you go and get it. That midday tired in the afternoon thing, you go and get your smoothie. It's going to be amazing because it's not only going to make you feel full, it's going to give you a burst of energy with all the raw fruits and vegetables in there, and your energy is going to pick up after just a few minutes. In fact, far better than it would if you had a candy bar or some chips, because it's nutrients, right? Right. What about if your hard time of day is when you're making the kids' meals? For a lot of women, I hear that that's a tough time. I have a daughter, she's 18 now, so I think I've forgotten, dealing out all those little cheese crackers and cheese goldfish and all that. Yeah. But a lot of parents say, when I'm making my kids' meals or packaging up their lunches or making their snacks or even cooking for them, that's when I'm hungry. That's when it's tough. So you make your smoothie before you start making the kids' meals. I know your instinct as a mom is to feed them first, feed them now, but a smoothie literally will take you less than 5 minutes to make. Or if you have it in a water bottle, less than 5 minutes to grab and drink. So you make your smoothie first before you start making their meals, because then you won't be hungry and it won't be as much of an issue. What if your trouble time is that drive at 5, that 5 p.m. drive on the way home? You know what to do. Have it in your car. This is about prep in advance and knowing when you have trouble. This is what pros do. They say, I know my tough time of day is this. I'm going to have a solution and a strategy to kick it in the ass and make sure I'm ready for it. So if 5 p.m. is tough for you, have your smoothie already in the bottle, ready to drink on your way home. Okay? What if when you get home, before you even start to cook, is that tough time of day? This used to be me for real. I would come in from work after an hour-long commute, not having eaten since 2 or 3 in the afternoon, some kind of little snack, and I would be starving. And I know what I would do. I'd go and grab Doritos and cookies and even crackers. I would eat anything, anything. And it's easy to consume an extra 1,000 calories or an extra 3 cupcakes, whatever. It's easy to eat a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need in your system as soon as you get home because you're so hungry. So I want you to read this closely. When you get home, before you even cook, stop. Don't cook anything for anyone. Don't take the meat out to unthaw. Do not pass go until you drink your smoothie, and then you cook. You know why, right? Filling you up, taking away the cravings, nutrients. This is your strategy to change your way of life. You got to take that seriously. That's for real. Everybody will be okay if they have to wait 5 minutes. It'll be 5 minutes of you prioritizing yourself to make a difference in your body and in your life. You can do it. What if you're that bedtime snacker? Well, that tells me something. We're going to talk about meals and portioning in the next section, but that tells me you're not getting enough protein later in the day. However, no matter what, if right now you're hungry right before bed and you want to go get the ice cream, you want to go get the chips, whatever it is, that's when your smoothie's coming in. Remember what I said. If you desperately still want that snack, you can have it, but you're going to drink your smoothie and a glass of water and wait 20 minutes, and then you can still have it. So if you're a bedtime snacker, it's your tough time of day, your strategy is you get that smoothie in your system right before your bedtime. Normally I wouldn't say eat so late, but again, if you are hungry at that time, you got to put something in there so you don't go eat junk, right? So smoothie to the rescue. All right. With all these smoothies, how are you going to keep it interesting though? Seriously, are there a lot of different ways to make vegetables and fruit exciting? Well, there are some. And I'll also tell you, remember way back in the exercise unit, the very first week when I said your body needs to be shocked and surprised? Diversifying is everything. It's kind of the same thing for your meals and for your food. You need to be eating all the colors of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, blue is like blueberries, purple, green, everything. You need to be eating all the colors. So diversifying what you're taking in is helping your body be healthier. It needs all these colors to be functioning the best it possibly can. So what you do is you introduce new fruits and vegetables and flavors that weren't on that previous list. You can put in any vegetable, by the way, that you like. I didn't actually give you an additional list here because I want you to start testing and trying things on your own. I tried broccoli because I like to eat broccoli, but I found out that when I put it in a smoothie, it tasted really bad to me. I could really taste the broccoli flavor. But I know people that put garlic in their smoothies. So here's where you just experiment. Remember, you're a pro now. You've been doing this for a whole week, and I'm sure you've been on YouTube researching some new flavors. So you add new fruits, new vegetables, new flavors. Here are some amazing examples I bet you never thought of before. Spices and roots. Yep. Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, actually slicing a piece of ginger. I never even used to like ginger until I started drinking smoothies, and now I do. It's a little bit of a spicy fire kick, and it really works well in the afternoon or early in the morning when you're tired. It's really good with orange or with pineapple, with carrot. I love ginger with those flavors. So you cut a little piece of the root and drop it on in there and blend it up. It will blend. You can put in peppermint. You can use the extract or the leaves, whatever you want. I've even used red pepper, but watch that. Woo, I'm telling you, do not use very much of red pepper. It's great for your metabolism, but it will be really hot on your throat. So use a couple sprinkles or even one and taste it and add more as needed. You can also put cilantro in there. It's a very fresh, clean flavor, and it's really delicious. You can add coconut shavings. Here's my story about coconut. You know the shaved coconut that you put on cakes and stuff? Yeah, you can use that, but small quantities. I could advise you to use the non-sugar, the one that's unsweetened, and that's fine. You can use that. I actually do use the one that's sweetened, but I don't put very much. I use about one portion that I can grab with my 3 fingers and my thumb. That's about as much as would go in there. It's just for flavor. So you can add all those things to your smoothies, and they really change the flavor. You can also change what goes in your smoothies. Remember, in the morning, you're creating one that has a strong leafy green vegetable base. This one is still going to have a strong vegetable base. The portions should still be the same, meaning 1/2 to 3/4 vegetable and 1/2 to 1/4 fruit. However, in the afternoon, you could consider cutting the leafy greens and instead just add more cucumber or carrot or zucchini or some other type of vegetable that you like. It really just changes the flavor. And those vegetables are really hearty, meaning they make you feel even more full than the green leafies. Nothing wrong with green leafies. You can keep adding those in. They're so good for you. But again, if you're trying to diversify and you're getting a little tired of the flavors, make one of your smoothies just with the base vegetables that I just mentioned and the fruit. And then my secret ingredient is tea bags. Yep. I don't even brew the tea. I just slice open the bag, pour it in the smoothie, and blend it up with everything else. Lavender is amazing. Mint, peppermint is good. You could do a peach tea or a raspberry tea. But look for a caffeine-free dealie, okay? Caffeine-free. It could be black tea, green tea, whatever. It's all good for you. Just slice that bag open, pour it on in. As long as it's caffeine-free, not impacting you in any way except for healthy ways. So these are all ways to keep it interesting, to mix up your smoothie flavors. I like to give you a few ideas because I don't want this to get stale. But again, you can always Google and check out some new stuff. But here are ideas that I actually really drink and I really use. So in the afternoon, you could do 1 whole cucumber, again, peeling off the outside, and put in watermelon and mint tea. Oh, that's probably my favorite one. Or that's really good with strawberries and mint tea too. So good. I also love a whole banana or a half banana with some sprinkles of cinnamon and or nutmeg. Tastes like banana bread to me. You could use just a whole peach and you could add some peach tea. Remember, you don't even have to make the tea. You're slicing open the bag, pouring it in, just adds flavor and it's so delicious. Very refreshing, great energy, great for the afternoon. Then here's the deal on carrots. I don't really like to eat carrots. I just don't love them. But in a smoothie, I kind of do. Carrots require more water. They're a little bit thicker and heartier, so I'm going to tell you, add more water to it to thin it out. And remember, if you taste your smoothie and you don't like it, keep adding more water. You can change it, right? So use 1 large carrot, or a couple smaller ones. And you can add an orange or half an orange and a piece of ginger. Or you could do grapefruit and ginger. And with these, because they're not the sweetest, sometimes I add a little bit of honey, but note the serving, not more than 1 tablespoon. See that? And maybe you don't even need the honey. Then there's celery. Celery is actually something that is negative calories. It means it takes your body more energy to process it than it does calories going in. So it's working even faster, increasing your metabolism even more. It's also good for gingivitis and a lot of other things. So celery is kind of a rock star, and we don't eat much of that because the flavor is really strong. But look here, y'all. If you blend it with an apple or half apple and a little lemon and some ginger and lots of water, it's a little tarty, but it's really got a good flavor. It's kind of the only way I'll eat celery. I love this. Then you can take a whole green zucchini. Yep, whole thing. Chop it up, put it in there with some strawberries, like a handful of strawberries, and a mint tea bag. Blend it up with water. These are real smoothies for pros like you. I'm a pro, you're a pro. Now you're actually drinking what I really drink. So seriously, this is boss stuff. It's going to work. Let's talk protein for just a second here. I do use a chocolate protein powder. I absolutely love it. Mine is soy-based. I don't use it more than twice a day usually. I can just use it once a day sometimes. I usually put it in my breakfast one, the one I have first thing in the morning, because I need that when I'm going to the gym or when I'm coming home from the gym. You have to just kind of feel this through and see what you need when. But this protein powder can really help you. I do advise you see your doctor before you choose any protein because there are a lot of additives in it, and your doctor should probably approve the best one for you if you have any kind of health condition. So you check that out. But I love my protein powder. It's Juice Plus. I actually distribute it. You can contact me and I'll help you get some really easily, ship it right to your house. The chocolate is incredible. It changes every smoothie flavor that I have. So chocolate banana, chocolate strawberry. Sometimes I just do chocolate mint, chocolate cherry. You might be thinking, I don't like no chocolate. Okay, fine. There's a vanilla one. And you can do vanilla orange banana. That makes it very rich and citrusy, very low calorie, and you don't have to use the milk and the honey and those other things to sweeten it. Much better way to go. Very filling. Protein sticks to your body, builds muscles, and you must have enough in your day. Again, we're going to talk more about protein next week, but having one or two servings of protein powder in with your smoothies can drastically change the taste as well as how it feels in your body. So check out protein, read the reviews. You can use any brand or any kind that feels good to you. I love mine. It's Juice Plus. And again, if you want some of mine, you want to actually taste the things that I taste, hey, reach out to me. Kick me a DM or an email. Y'all know how to reach me. And then I will get you that. So that's the 411 on protein. So what's your how-to for this week? I always give you a how-to. You're still going to have your breakfast smoothie. Remember, not replacing your breakfast just at that time of day. You're going to add, though, 1 to 3 more smoothies during your day, in addition to that breakfast one. You choose the number. You just want to add 1 more smoothie, that's fine. You want to add 3 more smoothies, that's fine. If you feel you need to cut the portions a little bit and make them smaller because it's just too much, that's fine too. That's okay. Here's an idea of how to actually add these smoothies to your day and make it seamless. Now you can start adding them as a side dish. So as I mentioned earlier, you might have chicken or fish or turkey, something like that, and you actually make a small smoothie. You drink your smoothie first and then eat your meat. So it's actually a part of your meal, right? It could be your snack on the go, that 5 p.m. or when you're dropping the kids off to school, those kind of times. Remember, you're making those at home, putting them in a bottle, carrying them with you. Smoothies could also be when you know you have temptations. You're craving something, you want it. Wait, this is a different example. To fill you before you have temptations. Right. If you know you're going out to dinner with friends and you don't want to eat a lot at dinner because they're not going to a particularly healthy place, have a smoothie before you go. You can still eat when you get to the restaurant. That's okay. But you'll have 1 slice of pizza instead of 4. I'm sure of that. So to fill you up before there will be temptations. You can have one before bed if really needed. I talked about that if you're that PM snacker. And this is what I was referring to beat a craving. I told you if you really want something, you can have it, but you know your process. Half a smoothie, glass of water, 20 minutes. Still want it? Have your craving. Here's a key though, super important. Note this. If you're having these afternoon smoothies, you're not getting the add-ins for all these. Okay? Your add-ins can still go in the morning smoothies. That's okay. Remember the juice and the milk and the honey and all those other things. You can have that in the morning. But in the PM, try to just make it about the fruits, vegetables, and water. Okay? You're not going to OD on fruits and vegetables. Don't worry. You can't have too much. You'll be just fine. So what's your plan for this week? You're in step 4. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a kick-ass week, y'all. It's going to power you up. I am telling you, this changed my life. You're going to see a big difference starting now. Here's what you do. Add at least one additional smoothie to your day. You got that breakfast one. You're adding at least one additional, preferably 2 or 3 more. Remember, you can use it to replace side dishes for meals. You can also cut the portion of the smoothie down if it's too much to drink. Add flavors to keep it interesting. Mix and create them at home in advance so you can just carry them with you. No add-ins in those PM smoothies, please. And enjoy this. You are a pro, baby. You're getting used to this thing. It's getting easier for you. So that's your plan for this week. You know what to do. You are seriously on your way to getting sexy, healthy, and lean. Keep up the good work. It's baby steps, y'all. You're doing it. You're going to keep doing it. I believe in you.